All right, everyone, since it's my last show hosting, I thought I would clear up some confusion. You know, we've made jokes all year that my water bottle's been filled with vodka, but it's not just filled with vodka. It's also tequila. I'm your host, Lauren Kapp, and this is the Biweekly Show! Yay!
Come along with me, let's head out to see what this world has for you and for me now. Whichever way the wind blows, we say, hey ho, let's go. This boat's rocking, ain't no stopping us now. 'Cause we're living the sweet life. This boat's rocking, rocking the whole world round. And we're living the sweet life now.
Taylor Swift continued her Eras tour in Philly last weekend with a crowd of over 20,000 people gathering around the stadium outside during the shows. The Philadelphia Police Department was definitely, indeed, not ready for it. A speeding driver in Colorado attempted to switch places with his dog in order to avoid arrest after being pulled over. Looks like that dog is going to have a rough night in jail. Britain's luckiest goldfish that was washed away in a storm was found 24 hours later. On a similar note, I have my Lucky El Diablo bagged up in the freezer as it went down my belly and came back up 24 hours later. Ja Morant was caught on Instagram Live flashing a gun for the second time. During his expected suspension, he will be stepping into a new role as the laser tag coach for DJ Khaled's nephew. A man in Minnesota invented a beer-powered motorcycle. Honestly, not very impressive if you ask me. I'm a vodka-powered host, and you don't see me having news articles getting written about. It's ridiculous. Anyway, okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually really excited for this one. Here to promote her new summer blockbuster is Barbie! Yay!
Hi, I'm Barbie.
And I'm Ken.
What's your name? Ben?
Oh no, it's Ken.
And Barbie, I am such a huge fan of you.
Of course you are. I'm Barbie.
So tell me, how was it like working with Greta?
It was so great. Greta is so professional and made the entire process really fun.
Yeah, that's great. Barbie, what was it like experiencing a set?
I had the best time. My favorite day, though, was when Ken and I shot some steamy scenes in the dream house.
Barbie, no we didn't. And besides, the film is PG-13.
Oh, you're right. Silly me. You're right. Those scenes were for something else. Only for my fans, if you know what I mean. If you want to see some exclusive content, though, my name is @BarbieGoneBad14. Barbie Gone Bad was already taken.
Wait, those weren't filmed with me. Barbie, how could you?
Barbie, I have to say, you look great. What is your secret?
Juvederm implants. Life in plastic, am I right?
It's fantastic. You know, you are really such an inspiration for millions of girls everywhere.
So, just to get back to the film, we really had so much chemistry, and I think that's really just what made the film what it is.
Barbie, who are you wearing?
Moschino from head to toe. Who are you wearing?
No, it's Comfort Colors.
Ooh, haven't heard of them, but so chic.
Speaking of the costume department, they were fantastic. They had so much attention to detail and...
Ken!
What?
No, not you, Ken. Ken!
You look as good as the first time I seen you, Barbie.
What are you doing here, Ken?
This is ridiculous.
I just couldn't stop thinking about cowgirl, Barbie. Want to get out of here and reshoot those dream house scenes?
You cheated on me with Ken?
I mean, look at me, Ken. What do you expect?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ken. Ken, let's go party.
Oh my gosh, are you guys going to the dream house? Can I come with?
Of course. I mean, we were looking for a third.
God, Barbie, you know, I guess there's a first time for everything.
We were supposed to be promoting the movie.
We'll be too busy promoting our movie.
Oh yeah, what's that again?
If you want to see When Barbie Still Loved Me, the movie comes out on July 21st.
Yeah, you know, what he said. We'll be right back.
Wow, it really is a beautiful day out. I don't even mind going to class. Oh shoot, I still have to pick up that ointment for my rash at CVS. Ugh, what's her problem? Ugh, time for this stupid class again. I swear, everyone in this class is so dumb. I mean, I'm also in this class, but I'm just taking it for credit, because I have to, not because I want to.
Good morning, class. Please take out your pencils. We are having a pop quiz today. I hope you all studied. This is going to be tough.
Are you fucking kidding me? This old hag is trying to give me a pop quiz right now, and I was having such a good day.
Sam, what was that? Do you have an issue with my teaching style?
No. Why?
Yeah, just take out your pencil.
That was so weird. It's like he just read my thoughts. I didn't say anything. Why is everyone out to get me today? What a weird class. Whatever, at least it's over with now.
Hey Sam, what's up?
Oh hey, just got back from a stupid class. What's up with you?
I just got back from the mall. Don't you love my dress?
It's definitely a dress.
That dress is so ugly. Why would she buy it? It looks horrible on her.
Why would you even say that? I don't like your outfit either. Screw you, Sam.
That was so weird. I told her it looked good. Unless she could hear my thoughts. Nah, who am I kidding? That's not even possible.
Hey Sam, how are you?
Oh, hi, Miss Turner. How are you?
I'm great. You know, it's such a beautiful day. I'm just taking this little one out on a walk. Isn't he the cutest?
Aw, what an angel. That is such a fugly baby. I can't believe someone would birth that thing.
How dare you? It's okay.
That was so weird. Can people hear my thoughts? No. That's impossible. Unless. Let me test it out. That's so creepy. Get out of my head. Stop reading my mind. Hello?
As the year draws to a close, we here at Biweekly like to look back at some meaningful relationships with the class cast members have built throughout the episode. Some of us, though, we've taken it a little bit too far. Please welcome Biweekly's resident couple, Megan and Ben.
No cameras. No cameras.
We've had enough of the paparazzi.
We're
today.
only human.
Yes, we put on our pants 2 legs at a time, just like everyone else.
You jump into your pants?
Well, since this is Ben's last show, I thought it'd be fitting for us to come on one more time as Biweekly's hottest couple.
Well, you're kind of Biweekly's only couple.
It may seem like being a part of Biweekly's hottest couple is all sunshine and rainbows, but there are some downsides.
Like, for instance, we're always on camera.
I mean, the EPs just can't get enough of our segments.
I heard Biweekly's ratings go up 60 points whenever we're on.
We're even asked to fill in. We canceled a gig on the Late Late Show with James Corden to be here tonight.
That show ended like last week.
Biweekly even paid me to be here on my birthday. I had a whole party planned on Pedro Pascal's yacht.
And I wasn't gonna go due to my paralyzing fear of sea creatures.
But anyways, Lauren, as you can see, being Biweekly's hottest couple is really taxing.
Biweekly's only couple, and all of those sounded like upsides. Could you give some downsides, maybe?
I mean, people are always asking us for autographs.
Hey, you left this backstage.
I can't seem to get one moment of peace.
Guys, I don't think you're as popular as you make it seem.
Lauren, I know you think you're so high and mighty since you're the host of Biweekly or whatever, but this is what real fame looks like.
You have no idea the pressure that comes with being Biweekly's hottest couple.
Only couple.
We have a very regimented schedule.
And it all starts with our 45-minute skincare routine.
45 minutes? All I do is basic face wash and moisturizer.
Well, we only use the finest serums made from snail shards.
Snail secretion, Benjamin. Secretion.
Right. It keeps our skin looking pristine as a snail with IBS.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, try something to the tune of $3,500.
How can you guys even afford that? You're college students.
We put it on our credit cards. They're free money.
You have to pay that back eventually.
Good one, Lauren.
After our skincare, we go to the gym to work with our personal trainer, Scene.
Sean.
I can call him whatever I damn well please. Maybe tomorrow he'll be Esmeralda or Lauren Crap.
Hey, that's Cap.
I'm not lying to you.
So what are you guys going to miss about, Biweekly and being Biweekly's only couple, Alex and Jacob notwithstanding?
There are so many things we're going to miss about being Biweekly's hottest couple.
I'm definitely gonna miss my dressing room and makeup artist.
I didn't even get that.
They must have spent the rest of the budget on crack for the after party.
Lord help me if they don't get those bacon wrapped scallops I specifically requested.
I know personally I'm going to miss the atmosphere of the show, the camaraderie of the cast, the work that goes into it all.
But most of all, those tiny little matcha tea cakes from catering.
You guys are getting catering? Why hasn't anyone ever told me?
That sounds like something you need to take up with catering.
Damn, I need to get back, go to find someone to yell at about this. We'll be right back.
Is this okay? Do we look at you or the camera? You? Okay.
So tell us what happened the night of November 23rd, 1981.
Well, Eloise here had just turned 8 years old, and I thought it would be a great idea to treat her and her little friends to a night at the movies. I did the best I could. I set up a fake red carpet for her. I took pictures of them, and we headed over to Lafayette Theater over on 139 Gay Street. I hadn't seen any of the trailers yet, and so I took a shot in the dark by looking up at some of the movie posters in the window.
It's okay, Mom. You didn't know any better.
I'm sorry, can I just step outside for a minute?
We walked into what we thought was going to be a cute movie, according to the poster. I mean, that thing looked like a Lisa Frank folder blown up. But that movie was anything but sunshine and glitter.
Hey, I'm Derek. I'm the guy who decides what's PG-13, R-rated, or just straight up porn before the movie, hits theaters. I talked back to my boss, CEO Ron Tomatoes, one too many times, and now I'm on dick duty.
I take my job as CEO of Rotten Tomatoes very seriously. We are the reason kids feel safe to watch movies again. I treat my employees with respect. We have a job to do for the people.
So what's the deal with Dick Duty Derek?
Who?
Now, I used to have pride. I wanted to be a director. Now I live with my mom, and my dad tells his friends I'm a dick rector. Like a dick director. Famous dicks I've seen. It's better to ask me what dicks I haven't seen. Off the rip, let's see, I've seen Robert Pattinson, Robert McElhenney, Robert De Niro, Bob Saget, Robert Downey Jr. and Sr. That was a night to remember. Robert Duvall, Robert Redford. Chances are, if their name is Robert, I've seen their little Bobby.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. I made a movie, people go see it, suddenly it's my fault it's not allowed in 6 out of 7 continents? I asked my wife, I say, Robert, did I do something wrong? Am I the guy who made those kids cry in row H? She tells me yes. Christian Mingle's been rough ever since.
Just don't name a movie Stephanie's Cloudland Forever Diaries and have the opening scene be a goblin giving gruesome head. Oh,
Like...
It was completely inappropriate.
Inappropriate? Inappropriate is an understatement. That scene was completely unnecessary to the entire plot of the movie.
It's just... What?
I have never seen a movie like that before in my life, and I've watched over 1,800 movies in my career. I mean, who cuts to an exterior shot of a funeral home directly after a little girl gets surprised with her first puppy? Just awful. Really terrible timing.
We left halfway through the film. Right after the roller coaster round through the public library scene, we just couldn't take it anymore. And Eloise hasn't been to a library since.
I haven't read a book since '81. I know it's been some years, but I still have never known what happens when you give a mouse a cookie. And I don't think I ever will.
So there I was at my desk, lighting a joint in one hand and firing people with the other when it hit me. Rating movies. It was all me. It was genius.
Yeah, it was actually me who came up with that idea to make movies based on how inappropriate they were. It was originally PG, stood for puberty. Great. But I guess Ron just had to change that.
So Derek actually said he came up with the idea of ratings?
Who?
Yeah, that program screen was my idea too. I thought it was eye-catching, that ugly bright shade of green.
I'm thinking about making the screen purple, you know, switching it up on them. That green sign was fucking ugly. Who thought of that shit anyway? Fire him. Like, trying to mooch off my idea. Fucking bastard.
Since it's our last show of the season and we have officially finished classes for the semester, we thought we'd bring a new bi-weekly member on the show to reflect on their first year. Please join me in welcoming Haley.
Hey, Lauren. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Of course. So, Haley, how was your first year been with Biweekly?
Oh, it's been great, actually. So sorry I'm late. There you are, Haley, my sweet angel baby.
Haley, who is this?
Ugh. I'm sorry, Lauren. I'm Haley's mom. So nice to meet you. This place is so quaint. Mom, what are you even doing here? I'm here for the parent-teacher conference, silly. I know it's your first year in Biweekly, and I just want you to succeed, my lovely little bird. Oh. Weird that we have an audience here, though. Mom, what are you talking about? I invited you to watch my segment, not talk to Lauren.
Sorry to interrupt, but can we,
But I'm already here, so why not discuss? I just want you to be a star, my little muffin. If you're going to be here, just sit and listen, okay? Sorry, Lauren, what were you saying?
This is really weird, but I guess not the weirdest thing, we've had on the show. So, Haley, what was your favorite package this year?
Oh, there were so many fun ones this year. Speaking of packages, Lauren, how can we get my Haley in more of them? I feel like her talents are just not being utilized here. And what about segments? She hasn't even been in one yet. Look at her. She's exuding talent. Mom, I'm doing a segment right now. If you just stop. Not now, honey. The adults are talking.
Okay, can we get back to your segment, Haley? You're supposed to be here, and you're supposed to be sitting with the audience, not on stage with Haley, sorry.
That seems really far for a conference. I feel like you'd have to yell pretty loudly to hear me all the way back there. Plus, the spinny chair is super comfy. Mama! Lauren, how was Haley's performance this year overall? What can she work on? What can we do?
I'm not her teacher, I'm the host, and this is a segment. Is she always like this?
You should have seen my dance recitals. You don't have to talk about me like I'm not here, silly. Mom, can you please just let us talk? You know what? You should leave if you can't be quiet. For the last time, this is not a conference. Fine. I'll be quiet. I'll let you finish your segment. We'll chat later, Lauren.
And no, we will not. And unfortunately, we're running out of time.
I didn't even get to do my... Oh my God.
Anyway, we'll be right back.
She's 20 minutes late.
Yeah, she's usually never this late.
Right, hello everyone. Is this yoga for the youngsters?
Yeah, it is.
Good, now start stretching.
Who is this guy? Dude, that's Gordon Ramsay.
Who?
You know, like the crazy chef guy? He's got a cooking show.
Are you having a laugh? Did I say to bloody chit-chat or to stretch?
I was just asking who you were and where our usual instructor Lola is.
Who am I? Who am I? Who the fuck are you?
I'm Ronald.
Like Ronald fucking McDonald? That's what you look like. When I say something, you do it, you fucking clown.
Listen, I genuinely don't know who this guy is. His name's like Gordy, Gary, Garbanzo, but all I know is that I don't really like that he called me Ronald McDonald. I don't look like that, right?
You know, I've always wanted to try yoga. I thought I'd be good at it, bring out my zen side, my calm side. It's a distraction from dealing with all those horrendous cooks I have to work with all day. Right, we're gonna start off with something simple, the mountain pose. Just do after me. Rachel, are you taking the fucking piss? You look like a flimsy flamingo. I need you to be tall like a French baguette.
I don't know what you're talking about. My pose is the same as everyone else's.
Oh, sweetheart, if you think that, then you really aren't the sharpest knife in the kitchen that I thought you were.
You don't even know me. What, Gordon?
It's Chef Gordon to you know. Why don't you fuck off and put more makeup on?
You know, I don't even know what he was talking about. I was standing tall, like a mountain. And it's literally yoga class. I wasn't even wearing makeup and he told me to put more on. He needs to go back in the kitchen.
Right, now we're gonna do the plank pose. Everyone get down in a plank and keep your core tight like a lobster.
Why are we doing planks in yoga? Brittany, hush it before he hushes us. We never do planks in yoga. It's odd. Like him.
Brittany, I would listen to your Rachel McAdams wannabe friend,
I'm sorry, Chef, I didn't mean to offend you, but typically we don't do planks in this kind of yoga. I thought it was relaxation yoga.
What does she even mean she didn't want to offend him? I'm the only one that got offended by that Rachel McAdams comment. I don't even want to be like her, and I wasn't even talking back. Girl, please.
The only person you're offending is yourself. You call that a plank, you wanker? I've seen a fish fillet with better form than you. You can't take the heat. Get the fuck out of my kitchen and piss off.
This isn't a kitchen, though.
Actually, everyone stand up now. Class, do you know what we have here? Any guesses?
Lola usually let us eat during class.
I'm not sure.
We have an idiot sandwich. When I say to do something, you fucking do it. You understand me? Don't question my methods. I'm a master in yoga. It's been one of my passions in life, and I won't have some fucking muppet tell me how to do my fucking job.
I make one comment about a plank and Chef or Yoga Rams, or whatever the fuck he goes by, loses it and goes Satan on my ass. He put my head in between a sandwich and called me an idiot sandwich. Who the fuck carries around a loaf of bread? Like, that makes no fucking sense. And I didn't even pay for these classes. I won them at a gas station lottery.
You know, I want to feel bad about what happened to Brittany, but I don't. She really is an idiot sandwich, that's all.
I'm hard on all my students because all they do is disappoint me. I mean, Ronald McDonald and Ethan, they're both crap. I can't even choose which one is the best, honestly. And Brittany, she's just plain annoying. All right, to finish up with this talentless, sad sack of a group, we're gonna be doing the warrior pose.
Hey, am I doing this right?
Let's see. Stance is good, and balance is... Your balance is softer than the chicken I cook. My dead nan can do better, you fucking donut. Now piss off.
What does food have to do with yoga?
That's it. You're done. I've had it with you, Rachel. Fuck off and leave my class.
Gladly.
Does anyone else have anything to say? How about you, Ronald McDonald? Brittany, want another idiot sandwich?
I can't do this anymore. I'm never doing yoga again.
I still don't know who you are. This is the best yoga class I've had.
What a bunch of wimps and crybabies. Well, I'm off back to the kitchen. This has been one bloody hell of a class.
Hey, Ronald, sorry I'm late. Where is everyone?
Everyone left. Did you not see Gordon Ramsay as our instructor today?
Why would Gordon Ramsay be teaching yoga?
With graduation around the corner, that means plenty of college students will be cleaning out their dorms and apartments before they move out. Here to talk more about that is Mr. Clean's brother?
No problem, Lauren. I'm Mr. Dirty, Mr. Clean's identical twin brother. I had to grow this beard out so people could tell us apart.
I can see the resemblance. How did you get the name Mr. Dirty?
Well, my parents work at Procter & Gamble and raised my brother and I in a lab. They noticed that I would wind up near stains and Mr. Clean would clean them. That's how we got started in the business. Before the incident.
What incident?
Well, every villain has their origin story. My brother and I used to be a tag team. You know, I would go around people's houses and find everything that was dirty. Then my brother would use our cleaning product to clean them. One day, a rumor started that I was the one making people's houses dirty, and I haven't worked with him since.
Oh, that's terrible. So, what do you do nowadays?
I manufacture and sell drugs.
What?
I sell the cleanest drugs on the market. Using my master's in biochemistry, I've developed the purest stuff you'll find in the Western Hemisphere.
So, that packet of flour you sent me as a gift?
Cocaine!
Mr. Dirty, I used that to bake a cake for my mother on Mother's Day.
Don't worry, she'll have a small trip. I test all my products before sending them out. That's my multi-purpose can cocaine.
Wait, you name your products just like your brother's?
He only has multi-purpose cleaner. My multi-purpose Coke lets you do so much more in and out of the house. It's bleach-free and easy for the whole family to use. Watch!
Oh, Mr. Dirty, Mr. Dirty, we can't do that on the show.
How will the viewers at home know there's no products like Mr. Dirty's?
Who are you talking to? And you're making our camera people uncomfortable.
That's not our only commodities. Tell me you haven't seen this before.
What is that?
Well, after seeing plenty of memes about 10-in-1 soap, I've decided to invest in one for myself. This is complete with shampoo, conditioner, body wash, dish soap, ant killer, toilet cleaner, glue, Kool-Aid, carbonated water, and Mr. Dirty's secret sauce.
It smells like something's living in there.
Only my hopes and dreams. See, with 2 pumps on your morning toast. Mmm. Yeah. Ever since my brother got that stupid Super Bowl commercial, he's been cleaning things all sexy. I've had time to resort to daytime TV to get all my revenue.
How do you get away with selling drugs on TV?
I convince people in retirement homes that I'm a new version of my brother. Do you know how much cleaning equipment grandparents need after using the bathroom for 20 minutes?
That's disgusting.
That's why all my products come with a guarantee.
What kind of guarantee?
No refunds.
You know, why don't you stop doing these terrible things?
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Mr. Dirty, there must be some good things you do.
Well, I do help out with some charities.
Oh, yeah? Which ones?
I have sex with your mom on the weekends. You totally ran into that one, Lauren.
You know, I wish your brother was here right now. He'd be so much nicer and nicer. Look, where are you going?
I'm doing a live demonstration. It's probably the best thing this audience has seen since you've been host. Now,
Thanks.
Be honest with me. How's the product?
Well, the cocaine wasn't bad, but the sandwich was...
Okay, that's it. That's enough. Carlos, get him out of here. We'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so my drunk history is really about a high history because I don't drink that much. My sister came in from Seattle, and my sister is my supplier. She brings them to me from Seattle to New Jersey, and she smuggles it in her suitcase. But, so she was like, we should take them for Thanksgiving, and I was like, sure. We drove all the way, I want to say that it was to Princeton, but it could have been in our house. I don't remember which holiday this was for. But she was like, we should take them before the meal. So we took them at the meal, and obviously they hit at one point, and my sister and I have this really weird relationship where we just look at each other and then we just start cackling because we just make weird faces at each other and try to just disrupt the other person's peace of mind. And so we did that multiple times during the dinner after eating so much food, which my mom made comments about. And then my grandma, we were laughing so hard at one point, and my grandma, my 90-year-old grandma, turns to us and she goes, "Are you guys on feathers or something?" And we were like, "No." We were laughing so much we had to be excused from the table, and we had to go downstairs and kind of give us each other a pep talk and be like, calm down. But that just sparked so much more giggling that one of us had to go back upstairs and the other person had to sit downstairs waiting to stop laughing. But everything was really funny, so I couldn't go back upstairs for quite a while, and I was missed. But it's okay, because my sister ended up eating all the pie.
Oh, you didn't get any?
No, she ate like all the entire pie, like nobody could. But everyone left, and my mother had to give us a stern dogging too. Like we were 5. This is last year or something like that. My sister's 2 years older, if that wasn't clear either. So yeah, so that's my high story from what I remember. Yeah.
Alright. Fall 2021, parents' weekend. They poured the drink, whatever, into the football bat. So you chug it.
Dizzy bat.
Yeah. So then you chug the beer, and then you spin around like 10 times super quickly. I spin around. I spin around. I'm ready to swing. I just fall back. My roommate dives to catch me. Doesn't reach me in time to where I fall back. I hit my head right on his car door. He like, kind of, oh no, don't do it. I hit my head on his car. My roommate's like trying to pull me off the ground. I'm laughing hysterically. I'm like, oh, I just fell. He pulls me up, and then I just turn around and I just see a huge head-sized dent in his door. So that's where I was like, no. I fucking hit his car. My parents come rushing over, and they're like trying to pick me up because I'm clearly off my ass. They're like, you did not just fucking put a dent in this man's car. I'm like, I did. I'm so sorry.
I feel like you don't express enough that it's the mayor's car.
It's the mayor of my home. Yeah.
And it's also a Range Rover.
The mayor's Range Rover.
Yes. What? Carry me into my friend's place, throw me on the bed, and they're like, John, you just did some serious fucked up shit. I'm still like, what happened? And they're like, and so I clearly am too like fucked up to even like think about what happened. So they leave to like try and like just clear the situation. I think I fall asleep, take a short nap. One of my close friends' dad, he came in along with one of my friends, immediately jumps up, just fucking drops right on me, wakes me up immediately, and I'm like, oh, what's happening? He's like, wake up, cuz, it's time to start drinking again, let's go! You dented the mayor's car, let's get to it! And I'm like, no, I don't know what's happening, I don't know where I am, what's going on. I go right to the mayor, still a little, woozy, and I'm like, sir, I am so sorry this happened. And he's like, oh, fucking worry about it. You're fine.
This story happened May 23rd of last year in the spring. I was doing stand-up comedy, I used to work at this place called Hamilton's on Main Street, which is like a restaurant. The week before I got fired, we had a work party, and we get there. Me and this dude Burns. This dude Burns was like a guy I cooked with. His name is Richard Burns. Like a nickname for Richard is Dick, so I'm like, oh, your name's Dick Burns, right? And me and Burns are playing 3-card poker for 4 hours during the day. And Burns, after hour 2, he pulls a snake out of his backpack because it's his pet snake.
No.
It's like, Burns, what the fuck, man? He's like, it's my pet snake, I gotta feed him. I was like, ah, fuck this. I'm gonna go somewhere else. And my boss is like, you guys gotta fucking leave now. We're having a real dinner party. I was like, alright, whatever. And I was like, I need a ride home. So Burns was like, I can take you home. Alright, great. So, and we're halfway home, and he's like, I forgot the mac and cheese. So we had to fucking turn around, go get Burns' mac and cheese. I was like, God damn, Burns. I'm like, hey, can you drop me off at fucking Grotto's instead? Cause the fucking show's about to start, and all the people I'm performing with, I roll up to Grotto's like, hey, dude, you gotta come to Deer Park right now. We're performing. I'm like, man, give me a second. I need to finish this pizza. Alright, whatever. So then I get to Deer Park, and I'm like, I'm too blacked out to perform right now. I go to 7-Eleven, and because they said I need to sober up before I perform. But alright, so I go there. I get a protein bar and a Gatorade. And I'm sitting in this abandoned alley on Main Street just by myself, just sitting in a dark corner eating a protein bar and drinking Gatorade by myself. And then so my friend had come, he's like, okay, we're gonna take you to Deer Park, you need to go on stage now. It was the senior show, so I was supposed to give a nice message to the senior, and I go, how are we doing, class of 2021? It was class of 2022, so I fucking stumbled through my set, and I was like, congratulations, class of 2021. I fucked it up again. That was embarrassing. And I went downstairs into Deer Park, and I projectile vomited in the bathroom downstairs.
Yeah, right, you did.
And then, I went home after that. Yeah. Anticlimactic, but that's what happened.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Story begins at one of the greatest places on earth.
Disney World.
Not Disney World. I'm talking about the better place on earth. Wawa. Hey, fucking men. So I get my lemonade, we check out, whatever. So we go to karaoke, we're singing, we're dancing, we're having a good time. By the time karaoke's over, I was using the vodka, I was doing that and then chasing it with the lemonade. So my lemonade's long gone. It's an important detail to remember. That's an important detail to remember. The lemonade is long gone. This is where it takes a turn. Ooh. We're at this park, me, Maddie, and April, and I'm like, guys, let's skip, let's prance, it's a park, why not frolic? Isn't that what parks are made for? Let's enjoy this public space while it's here for us. So I'm dancing and frolicking, la-di-da-di-da, around the park. So I see a bench, a nice little bench, and I didn't sit on the bench, I just decided to, I didn't decide to, my body just made me flop under the bench, right next to the bench. I'm so drunk and I just need fucking water or something. And I thought it was a miracle, because under that bench is a Wawa lemonade, and it's half full, and I'm like, oh my god, there's my drink from before, there's my Wawa lemonade. So I take the lemonade and I untwist it and I drink and I'm gulp, gulp, gulp. So upon the third taste I'm This is a really weird tasting lemonade. This is really This is really, really spicy. It like is like kind of burning my tongue. So I spit it out, and there's still like maybe like
Wait, I'm gonna actually throw up.
a little bit of 25%. I spit it out, and I'm like, oh my god, like why does it taste like that? Like it tasted so good before. What happened? And so like my friends are walking over, and I'm like, guys, like taste this. This tastes so weird. And they're like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, like this is my lemonade. Like this is what I bought at Wawa before. And they're like, Ryan, like you finished that before we went to karaoke. Like that's not your lemonade. And I'm like, it is my lemonade. Like look, like it's yellow. It says lemonade. It says Wawa. And they're like, and I was like, guys. And they were like, Ryan. I was like, why was it spicy? Like, why did it taste like that? And they're like, Ryan, that's not yours. And that is this time that I drank someone's pee.
So, I was for my first ever spring break trip. We went to Cancun. We're all sitting there at like 11 a.m. or something like that. Somewhere around 11. And this guy walks up to us and is like, hey, who wants to go to a tequila tasting? So we're all like, 21. Yeah, let's go. And we go, and this was the craziest 30 minutes of my life. Each tequila shot had a whole story behind it, like Batman level origins. After the story gets told, we all would take the shot, but we wouldn't just take the shot. It would be like, all right, everybody, arriba, abajo, al centro, shaky, shaky, and it's shot. And we took 4. It was 4, and we all had a margarita drink after that. And that was the story. But after that, you know, we got back from vacation. After the tequila shot, we came back from vacation, and my mom and my dad gave me a bottle of tequila. And there was a lot of it. So we were like, one random night, me and my close friends, you know who you are, we all took this, we took this tequila bottle, and we were like, all right, just from vacation, just like vacation, we're gonna do arriba, abajo, al centro, shaky, shaky, and shot. We took about 6. Maybe 6 shots, and after that, we danced to the most iconic Just Dance song. Rasputin. Rasputin.
Yes!
Yes! And it was like 6 of us saying, arriba, abajo, al centro, and then we launched into Rasputin, and it was the most fun time I had at least since that spring break trip.
At least?
And then, you know, I'm sorry.
It'd be a great time to throw it up.
That's about it.
This is my time I turned drunk. Freshman year, I was like a little cuckoo bananas. And I would like rip a lot of shots before I went out.
So many.
Meanwhile, I would like, to give you context, I was and I still am like 5'1", and we went to the Fratic, if anybody knows that.
Shout out the Fratic.
Shout out to the Fratic. The Fratic is epic. There's normally one door open that's like throwing, but I decided I would go to the other doors and explore and see who was in the other doors and get alcohol from them, because no one wanted to give me alcohol. Probably because I was not good. I went into this other Fratic door with all of these seniors, and I sat down at a table, little freshman me sitting down, and this whole group of seniors poured me a shot. I took that shot. I was like, yes, feeling myself. I got carried home from the Fratic. Nate. No, by Nathan.
I got it.
I didn't get kicked out of the Friday, but on our walk home, I did get carried back because I was so drunk. Okay, so I had the handicapped room just in case because I'm gluten-free. But I had to go tinkle, aka TT, myself.
I don't like when you say that.
I was so fucked up that I leaned over and I would chawed my head down to the handicapped bar. And my friends were like, did you hit your head? And I was like, fuck you guys. No, I didn't. Why are you accusing me of anything? And then they were like, okay. Faith abandoned me. And basically I throwed up in my bed. I throwed it up. My friends had to hold my head up when I was speaking to the cops. And the cops were talking to me and they were like, we need to bring you to the hospital. And I was, is this a good hospital? Should I be going there? I don't really know if I should believe them. And then eventually they took me to the hospital. And I don't remember what happened at the hospital, but then I woke up and it was parents' weekend. They thought it was gonna be like a hooray, so fun, OMG, I'm having a great time. But I walked out of Reading with a freaking welt on my head. And my parents were like, you look like you had a rough night. I was like, brother, did I? And I laid in bed for the rest of the weekend because I had a concussion.
My name is Emmy Merker, and I'm telling the story about Bick Bilmer. I went to a party that had a guy who was on Aux or was on whatever, and he saw me. He thought, "Oh my God, you're delicious. Let me come talk to you." We flirted over Spotify. He shouldn't feel special. Before when I was single, I would flirt with everyone about our Spotifys and be like, "Oh my God, you like rock music? Oh my God, Aerosmith!"
I love Aerosmith.
No, I would flirt with everyone. Don't feel special. Why are you laughing? So I'm like, "Oh my God, come to whatever. Come to crush with me." I get to my fucking crush. Kid does not look at me. Kid doesn't bat an eye at me. Kid doesn't even speak to me for the entirety of the time that I'm there.
That's fucked up.
And I forgot that on our first date, he told me he was on probation from drinking too much alcohol. By the time we got home on the buses, Kid was like, 99 bottles of beer on the lot, 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, baby. 99 bottles of beer. And I take him. I'm not gonna kiss either one of you. I'm not gonna kiss either one of you. And I was like, shut the fuck up. My bestie, Maggie, I know she's left. I know she's going to a friend's house, and that's where I would like to go. Keeps his arm around me. He goes, my friends are smoking. You want to come back with me to my friend's house on Maine? And me being so smart, I had a 2.9 GPA in freshman year.
Oh!
But I go, oh my God, my roommate, my bestie, my sister, she's so drunk, I need to go check on her. Meg was so sober. He goes, let me walk you back. I was like, okay. And I text my roommate Meg and her date Alex, and I say, hey, you need to be as drunk as possible. Maggie comes in at this point.
It was a 3-second interaction. Open the door. You need to act so drunk right now that you can't move. Shut the door. I went into game mode. I was. Hey guys.
Baby was borderline sober. Baby was on the fucking driveway looking like this.
Photo evidence. And I was like, oh my God, hey Big Bilmer, I think you need to leave. I'm really
She was at me. He goes home.
The second he got 15 feet away from the house, I turned around, cracked open a White Claw, and was like, cheers to that motherfucker.
No, it's so important that you have friends by you that want to be drunk for you so that you don't feel uncomfortable.
Thank you for your time. Oh my fucking god! That's all I need to say.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Emmy. So it was junior year, and I was going to a date, having the time, but I was like, you know what? Like, I have to meet up with Elle. So I went, and it started raining. We were out South Chop. I met up with Elle, and I was like, hello, Elle. And Elle was like, hello, let's go to meet up with Austin. And so we went to Kershaw, and we got there, and Elle had took a Snapchat that said, first of all, she was like, what are those mountains over there? And it was the reservoir. And all of a sudden we had to go inside. And I was like, why are we going inside? And then I was like, you know what, I am so drunk, I have to leave right now. And all of a sudden, I get out on the deck from whence I came in, and there were frat bros like, you want to get hurt? You want to get hurt? And I was like, no, I don't want to get hurt. The deck was collapsing, and they were trying to keep me inside, and I had just pushed through drunkenly. And so then I went back in through the house, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I almost died on a collapsing deck. And so we were driven home, and then I laid down in the bathroom and I fell asleep. So Elle and my other roommate had come into my bathroom because I was asleep, and they so rudely woken me up because I was on my back apparently. And they were like, you need to get up, you need to get up. I woke you up. And I was like, why would you wake me up? Why would you do that? And I had a discussion post due at midnight.
You always have something to at midnight. This has never changed.
I have something to at midnight
Say that's something to at midnight right now.
And I was writing this discussion post on the floor of my bathroom, and my other roommate was checking it over because I couldn't read. And I was like, does this make sense? And she checked it over. I got full points on the discussion post after the fact. And then I went and I laid in my bed and I watched Jason Sudeikis host SNL. And it was a victory because even though I was drunk out of my mind and almost died on the collapsing deck of Theta Chi, I survived, and I wrote my discussion post, and I watched Jason Sudeikis host SNL, and he's hot. So that was a win. And that's my drunk history story.
Guys, my name is Kate, and I'm doing my drunk history today. I decided that I would just chug this, so now I've chugged this. But I'm on 3 medications right now, so lupus! Drunk history, yeah, I have lupus. You guys know that?
Illness can't have
I can't have kids. Anyway, so my drunk history. Faith and I were in Italy, and I decided, okay, it's my 21st birthday, so I'm gonna go to my favorite restaurant, and I'm gonna get spaghetti with clams. And I decided this is like the best meal ever. So I'm gluten free. And they're like, okay, you can get your spaghetti and clams. I have to burp.
Me too.
So we go to this bar called Lions, and we're there, we get some shots. We were sitting in this like outside little like courtyard, and this guy Aiden on our trip comes up to me, and he was like, Kate, I bought you this rose from this guy. My friend Aiden buys me this like rose, and he gives it to me, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so sweet. Like I was holding the rose like this, and I went, oh my god, thank you. And the rose, I just bent a nail. The rose literally collapsed. Yes. Faith is walking me to the hotel, holding me up by the arms, and I start crying because my dad did not wish me a happy birthday. We get to this other bar, and this guy, Beckham was too old to be lifting me up. He picked me up like a baby and gave me a bottle of champagne to chug, and I chugged the whole bottle of champagne and I spit it all on the floor. So then we go back to the hotel, and I'm like, Faith, I have to watch Glee or else I think I...
Welcome back, y'all. Ooh, sorry about that. I don't know what came over me. But anyway, welcome 3 Southern Belles that are making their mark on Delaware. Please welcome Dorothy, Dolly Dorothy, Nora Jean, and Sue Ellen.
Hey, oh goodness, it is my first time on TV, and boy am I nervous. Hi, Mama. Boy am I sweating like a sinner in a church. I want to say hi to my little pot-belly pig back home, Hunter. Hi, baby.
Okay, well, hi guys. Welcome to Biweekly.
Oh, thanks for the hospitality, sugar.
Of course. So you just moved here to Newark?
Oh, you bet we did. And let me just tell you, I'm shaking in my boots from this culture shock.
This ain't nothing like the bayou in Louisiana.
Ain't that right?
Well, yeah, I think it's a little different up north. What have you been up to since you've been here?
Well, we wanted to let loose after our long haul up here. So let's start with what y'all call a dage. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, we saw people in cowboy boots walking streets, so we thought we'd fit right in.
Boy, were we wrong. We got there and saw a mechanical bull. I thought, what in tarnation? Back home we have real bulls at the parties. Some rodeo y'all have.
Since I got here, I've been parched for a sweet tea. I was offered one by what I thought was a kind gentleman.
That tea was far from sweet. It was a twisted tea.
You know those have alcohol in them, right?
Shucks, you bet I do. It was definitely not what I wanted at the dage, but it was what I needed.
So other than discovering twisted tea, what did you think about the dage?
Well, we stayed for a bit, and we're about to hit the road when all of a sudden I heard a familiar voice over the speaker. Our Luke Bryan. He was saying, "Country girl, shake it for me."
Even though he's from Georgia, we claim him as our own.
Oh my God, I love him on American Idol.
Yeah, we did too. It did take us a second to realize that we weren't voting for Luke Bryan. We were voting for the contestants on the show.
I mean, come on, what kind of hokey is that? We stopped watching right after.
Oh, okay, well, since you were at the dage, did you go to Main Street after to eat? You know, that's what everyone usually does after.
No, ma'am. We went to a dining establishment called Caesarani, but after that dining experience, you will not be seeing us there no more.
You guys didn't like it?
Well, first things first, have you heard of Fish Friday?
Yes, I know Fish Friday.
I mean, back home, we catch our own fish for supper. The fish they have here was certainly not caught that morning.
All I have to say is thank goodness Raising Cane's came to town, so we don't have to eat that CR slop no more.
When I heard about the grand opening, I thought God reached out and kissed me himself.
We have never felt so blessed to have a taste of home right here in Newark, Delaware.
Shout out to the staff at Raising Cane's. We sure love y'all. They never fail to treat us like royalty.
Are you guys sponsored by Raising Cane's or something?
Dude, if I was, I'd be the luckiest girl in the world, but no, we are just huge fans.
And not only do we want to shout out Cane's, we want to shout out Biweekly for giving 3 little small town girls like us the shot to make it big.
If it wasn't for your hospitality, we would have never discovered that we're diamonds in the rough.
For sure, the very rough. Well, thanks for coming to the show, the Southern Bells. We'll be right back.
Rusty since my college acapella days.
Don't worry, Buster. We're all gonna be a little bit rusty tonight. We're just here to have fun.
Yeah, I just want to spend quality time with my best friends.
Aw, Tobias, how sweet. We should sing a duet together.
Absolutely.
Joe, what about you? Are you excited to sing tonight?
I'm actually going up next.
What? No way!
I've never seen you sing before. I'm so excited.
What song are you singing?
I'm doing something original, actually. Can one of you guys tie me on stage?
Ooh, I love that.
I can time you.
Oh my god, hey fellas, hey gang, what are y'all doing here? You guys ready to sing some karaoke?
Get out of here, loser.
Yeah, I thought we uninvited you from karaoke night, you loser.
Why do you even show your face here anymore?
You guys are too much, I'll see y'all in there.
I hate you.
All for freedom and for pleasure, nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world.
All right, everybody, let's give it up for Steve Holt. For our next participant, we have a newcomer to karaoke, and he's singing an original song. Please give it up for Job.
Hey folks, how we doing tonight? You guys seem like a great crowd.
I love you, Job.
Yeah, so how about that last guy? Everybody wants to rule the world? What's the deal with that? Why does everyone want to rule the world all of a sudden? The only world I want to rule is Disney World. That's a weird place, you know. I took the wife and kids there for a vacation. We flew Spirit Airlines. God, what a big mistake that was. Now I'm in therapy. The worst part about Spirit Airlines is how cheap they are. You want to know how cheap they are? I'll tell you how cheap they are. The flight attendant asked me if I wanted 25% off my flight. I said sure. They threw my son off the plane. How about that? Hey, what are you doing here, pal? I'm killing.
Dude, this is not a comedy show. Either start singing songs or get off stage.
Yeah, I was just about to start singing, man. Relax, all right?
Woo! Yeah, Joe!
How about that host? What's up that guy's ass? Maybe he hates his boss. I hate my boss too. You know, she doesn't even look at me when she talks to me. Anyone else here hate their boss? Jeez, I didn't know the crowd would be a bunch of pussies.
Hey, asshole, get off the stage!
Sorry about that, folks. Let's just move on to our next guest. For our next singer, we have Tobias.
Woo! You know, I used to be a great bodybuilder in my prime. Could build a Mr. Potato Head in like 10 seconds. Then they started making Mrs. Potato Heads, and it was way harder building those because I could never find the G-spot.
You fucking suck!
Karaoke night is over. Everyone get the fuck out of here.
Are you kidding me? That douchebag ruined it for everyone. I hope you break your esophagus.
Don't ever talk about Job like that. How do you like it?
Wait, my jabronis. Can't we just connect? Over song?
Get him!
Great set tonight, Joe.
Yeah, you killed it, man.
You went a little under time, but the host kind of ruined it.
You coming back next week?
Yeah.
Our next guest is a master of cardiovascular fitness. She's won first place in 100 ultra marathons in the past 5 years, and her miles spent running beats the #1 runner on Strava by a whopping 2,000 miles a month. Everyone, please welcome Kara Forrest.
Hi, Lauren. It's actually unclear how far above those on Strava I am. I don't stop running for long enough to get a charge on my phone.
Oh, wow. So tell me, Kara, how did you begin your running journey?
Well, I kind of just started running one day for, no particular reason, and I guess I just kept going.
Kind of like Forrest Gump. Oh, get it? Because, your last name?
If it wouldn't throw off my stride, I would barrel my fists into you faster than I could run 100 meters, which is fast. I do not enjoy being compared to that character. First of all, he's fictional. I'm actually doing it. And second of all, running for Forrest was just a fad. Running is my life. There's actually nothing worse for your body than sitting down for more than 10 minutes every day. It is scientifically proven so much worse than even smoking a pack of cigarettes every single day.
That doesn't sound right, Kara. Where are you getting your information from?
Well, like I said, I can't risk stopping for long enough to charge my phone. So I get my news mostly from, billboards, newspapers floating in the wind, skywriting, cat callers, produce trucks with designs on the side, and the occasional blimp. Those are really informational.
I can't imagine how any of those things give you the information you just told me.
Goo!
Excuse me?
I need a goo! Kara, I need a goo! Oh, thank you so much, Kara.
Who is that?
That's Kara. She's my assistant.
Her name's also Kara?
I can't spend any excess calories on thinking, only running. Did you know that your brain is also a muscle? It's one you can't see, so it's not important. If you're striving for peak physical health, it's best not to think at all. Activities like reading, writing, they're just, worse for your fitness than even eating McDonald's every single day, every single meal for a month. I think I read that one on a blimp. Kara is really, truly great. She just drives in a van next to me with all the supplies I need to survive. And when I call out to her, she jumps out of the van, runs up to me, does as I say, and jumps back in to prepare for my next request. Speaking of Kara Code 4. Kara Code 4. Kara Code 4. Whew. Whew. Thank you, Kara. Whew.
Oh my God, did you just almost pass out? Maybe you should take a break.
I should drop kick you in the teeth for suggesting that. But again, it would throw off my stride. I was never a hurdler. Don't need any of that nonsense disrupting a good old-fashioned run. Kara, we're punishing goo. We're punishing goo. Kara, you need to throw it gently into my hands. All of my motor functions are spent on my legs and running. Come on, I need to keep my... Kara, come on.
I'm starting to think all this running may not have the best health benefits you described.
I swear to Usain Bolt, in a second I'm gonna ask, what's her name?
Kara?
No, that's my name. Well, whatever her name is, I'm going to demand that she run you over with my truck. Unexplained tragedies happen all the time out here on the open road.
We are very much indoors.
Kara, another goo! Kara, I need another goo! Come on, Kara!
Boss, we're all out of goo.
Forget the goose. I've got a code 41. Stat! Code 41!
What's a code 41?
Sometimes boss makes me do this to keep her heart pumping. She can't talk while I'm doing this, so it's actually kind of nice.
Okay, I'm going to move Kara outside so we're not liable. We'll be right back.
Nice try, bucko. No squatting here. Tisk tisk, now piss off.
Wyatt was having such a nice day.
Nice day trying to take a stroll in my fountain.
Your fountain?
Get away from my fountain!
We are the Fountain Defense Squadron, keeping people's dirty, dirty toes out of our fountain, one step at a time.
There is little Tommy, commuter student so his dear mother drops him off for duty. Silky Susan wears the silkiest shirts while she reports to duty. Fast Fester, he chases those no-good kids out of here. Menacing Marine, do not make eye contact with her. We also just added Dawn to the squad. I don't know what their nickname is gonna be yet, but it'll come with time.
We're doing this so that we can have peace at night, so that nobody ever gets a UD alert that some dopey dildo pisses in the fountain.
We are the heroes that Newark deserves, and we are also the heroes that Newark needs, especially with graduation coming up.
Is that Batman?
What? No.
I think you definitely got that from Batman, and you butchered the line.
You gotta pen the work off the field. Can't expect it to come easy to you. This is a group that works on their craft diligently. Oh, these? These are my Kyrie 14s, optimal for good lateral defense. My mom said I had to get the fake ones though because the Foot Lockers were a bit too expensive. And my feet are still growing, so don't want to drop the bag right away.
This guy Sam out here jogging and shit.
I got shin splints. I also got a shit.
Hey, I'm doing my job. About 4 kids, send them crying home.
They thought I was hiding in the shadows, but...
Stop it with the Batman quotes. My ears are cramping.
At least my shoes ain't fake.
That's a load of baloney. I know it's cap.
Now we have graduation coming up where all these hooligans are gonna storm our glorified puddle. Now I think we'd be more focused on our purpose and not what movies we watch or sneakers we wear.
Can't lie, I'm a little nervous since it's late May, but we'll see how we do. Group of civilians terrorizing local UD students by the fountain on the East Green. I better tell boss. Hey boss, you saw this?
All right, everybody, you need to buckle down. We got a lot of assholes on our premises. Keep your eyes peeled and keep your Crocs in 4-wheel drive.
Is that them?
I think so. I think we should just tell them to leave.
Yeah, you know, I wish I had their passion about defending the fountain.
You know, me too. Everything you've seen during our finale tonight has been completely student-run, and our amazing cast and crew do it all. But as per her legally binding contract with the university, we are obligated to welcome Linda Sharp, one of Biweekly's faculty advisors.
Some introduction, Lauren. I mean, come on, guys. That faculty advisor, you know, I'm the motherly figure that keeps the show running. How about Happy friggin' Mother's Day? Come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah, whatever, Linda. Happy Mother's Day. Welcome to Biweekly.
Call me mommy. You guys call me mommy. Let's watch the tone in front of the audience, which I much bigger than I expected. There's a lot of you out here. You know, I had to stand up while I was waiting for my turn.
That's because you're late. You were supposed to be here an hour ago. You held up the entire show.
Well, somebody, Carlos in the back, put a keypad on the door outside, which wasn't here when he and I started this gig. Might as well just pat me down next episode before I go in.
Yeah, I wonder why he installed it.
Don't be fresh with Mom. You'll be embarrassed when Mother drags you off the stage by the ear during your big finale.
Whatever, Linda. So I guess while you're here, we could catch up, you know, on what's been going on.
This is squeaking, honey. This is squeaking. Do you guys hear this squeaking?
It's an old chair.
It's getting in my. It's squeaking.
It's an old chair.
Bit.
Just ignore it.
You know what? I'm just gonna send
Linda!
Carlos a real quick text and get this resolved for you. For those of you who don't know, Carlos is the second in command only to me. He goes back there and does the day-to-day and turns all this into not a free-for-all, which it still is, but I'm the one that keeps the shit running.
Leave Carlos alone. He comes to every show. I haven't seen you once all season.
Hello? Then how come I haven't seen him here all night? Have you? Have you? One 40-year-old man in front of 20 teenagers? It's hard to miss.
You know, is this why you're here? Just to pick a fight?
Honey, enough with the dramatics. I'm here to wish Biweekly a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday?
Yes, a happy birthday. Congratulations. 40 seasons is a big deal. For 20 years, you've been the most important thing in my life.
41 seasons. This is the final episode of season 41.
Lauren, don't play with me today.
I'm not. You're just a bad faculty advisor.
Oh, well, in that case, 41 isn't such a big milestone. I'll take the money out of your card and just let you keep the message. Have fun with that. Read it. It's very heartfelt.
Happy birthday, warmest wishes, Linda.
You can thank me later, Lauren. We only have 10 seconds left, I see.
Until this ends?
No, 4, 3, 2, happy birthday! This time, nearly 20 years ago, Biweekly was born.
No, not this again, please.
Oh, stop it, Lauren. It's a beautiful story. Has the audience ever heard about the Biweekly birthing story? Have you guys been told about when I birthed Biweekly?
Oh, you are so embarrassing.
Oh, honey, stop. They're your fans. I'm sure they don't care. I took a big push, but I eventually popped out the idea for this show.
Oh, God.
Water everywhere.
That's gross.
No, because I was crying. There's a lot of water coming out of my eyes. I'm all...
Can someone mute her?
Enough with the attitude. In my studio, which I built with my own 2 hands, need I add.
Except for the things you hired people to build.
I think I've just about had it with the disrespect.
Baby
boy!
Who the fuck is this?
This is my little baby boy. How are you, honey bunny boo?
I love you, Mommy. You're the best faculty supervisor ever.
I know.
Wait, you have a son? I thought we were the most important thing in your life.
Oh, this isn't my son. This is my student Andy here. Here, honey, wipe him out. He got a little applesauce. Come here. Right there, yeah. Good boy.
All right, this is getting to be too much.
Mommy, I don't like my new sister.
Honey, I know, but little baby boo, it's almost over. So here, you're sniffling. Why don't you blow into this really quick? You got a little boogie. Yeah, there we go. Take a blow. Good boy, good baby, good boy. Yeah, that's my
Linda,
baby.
you may be our faculty advisor, but you will never be my mother. We'll be right back.
Hey, Biweekly seniors. Hi, seniors. Hey, seniors.
Hey, seniors.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up, Gleeks?
I just want to thank all the seniors for making my freshman year one of the most memorable and best years of my life.
Even though I just joined, I feel like I've known you guys forever.
You've all made me feel so welcome, and it's been so much fun.
I'm just so grateful for the Biweekly Show and all the friends it's given me.
Every single one of you has made such a huge impact on my college experience and just my life in general.
You guys are some of the best people that I've ever met. And to say that next year, Biweekly would look completely unrecognizable without you guys is an understatement.
Shayna, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you joined the show this semester.
I feel like we've only grown so much closer through all the live shows.
I think the only package that we've done together is the Karens at Family Dollar package, your segment about Senior Ditch Day. Some of the lines in it about being such an integral part of your 200-person lecture. Just reading that in segment review, I already knew it was gonna be a great segment.
I'm so happy you were able to have fun with the show and get more involved with the studio.
I am so glad that I met you, and I'm so glad that we got to spend this time together.
It's gonna be really sad to see you go, but I know you'll do great things in the future.
John. Hi, John. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you joined the show this semester.
I just want to thank you for acting in the insane package that was the Biweekly dinner games. There were a lot of lines for you to get through, but you absolutely killed it and you really brought my vision to life. I absolutely loved your segment about the spring break recap. I thought how you ended that segment was really creative with the phone call where you got exposed for lying about spring break, but then also Lauren got exposed.
Even though I've only known you for a semester, I feel like we've become such good friends, and I am so happy that I got to meet you.
Even though it was only for a semester, you were able to join and have such a great time while doing it.
I want to give a huge shout out to Trinity.
You are, no joke, the backbone of STM.
Without you, there would be no Biweekly.
I love that you've been in more stuff this semester and this year as a whole.
One of my favorite things that you did was your first package, the private school package. Just your mannerisms, your facial expressions, they just sent me. And I think you truly have some untapped talent that you need to be looking into.
Ben, multi-talented Ben.
Ben, there are so many things I could say about you, but I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet.
You have been a staple on Biweekly for what feels like forever now, so it's really hard to believe that you only transferred in last year.
One of my top moments of the semester was Blue's Clues. I will never forget reading the script during script review and just the
One of my favorite memories on Biweekly is the Easter egg hunting package, and when you win at the end and everyone's chasing after you with the egg.
You inspire me every single day to be a better person.
to be a better writer, to push myself.
Special shout out to when you and Megan get up on stage. I haven't seen it yet, but I know you guys already killed it tonight.
You amaze me every single day with what you can write and what you can do. And I know one day I'm gonna see your name on lights.
Alex.
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 Alex Henning, you are literally one of the funniest people I've ever met.
You are such a good writer and actor and friend, and you always bring so much to the table, whether it's during pitch or desk jokes.
You always do things that kind of catch people off guard, and I think that's like the best kind of comedy.
Stacy's dad was one of my favorite packages of the semester, and it was just so freaking funny.
You always do the best accents, whether it was in Stacy's dad or whether it was in Gordon Ramsay yoga.
I'm so thankful I got to meet you, and your writing is hilarious. Everything you do is just amazing, hysterical. I cannot wait to see what's next for you. You're gonna do amazing things, and good luck in your future.
Hi, Jacob. Jalix.
Another part of the dynamic duo.
My friends and I will still talk about the twin hijinks package, like, on the daily.
Thank you guys for bringing so many laughs to the show. You guys were definitely meant to be twins.
Jacob, you are so funny, so talented, such a good writer.
I am so incredibly grateful that I got to meet you and direct so many of your packages.
Sorry, I literally abuse you in every package we're in together.
The bistro scene, like, oh my god, just how you were looking at the cameras and stuff. I'm surprised I didn't break.
You are a writer, you are an actor, you are a comedian, you have it all. And I truly think you're gonna go places.
Drew.
Drew, you are definitely my favorite brother.
Drew, you are easily one of the funniest people I know, and also the most genuine.
I actually can't even begin to start when it comes to the level of talent that you have.
You are so naturally funny in the way that you speak and act.
In every package, every segment, you commit to the bit.
You are without a doubt definitely one of the best actors that Biweekly has.
I'm so happy that Ava brought you to all of us.
You were definitely always supposed to be a part of Biweekly, and I had so much fun being on the show with you, and I'll see you at home.
Ryan,
you are one of my closest friends, and you are the reason I joined Biweekly.
You're literally one of the kindest and funniest people there is.
You're such a funny person. I love our chats about Taylor Swift.
You are, as we like to say, someone who gets it, and you get it.
I'm so happy that you went abroad to Italy and met Faith and Kate, because if you didn't meet them, I never would have met you.
I absolutely love directing your little guitar boy, even though we were in TAWS until 1 a.m.
I truly think that you're at your best when you're up on stage, whether it's the segment you did with Elle as Lou and Shirley, or the segment you did with Missy as professors reading mean tweets.
I cannot imagine Biweekly without you. I can't imagine life at UD without you, but I know you're just gonna do amazing things.
Hi, Elle.
My Elle.
I am so glad that I met you. You are always so much fun to be around, and you really bring the group together.
You are literally one of my favorite people ever.
You make me laugh in a way that not a lot of people do.
Every time I edited bloops, I always look forward to yours because they always made me laugh the hardest.
You were a part of Faith's segment just as an add-on, and I remember we were walking back to Faith's after, and I was like, oh, who's that girl? And she was like, oh, that's Elle, my roommate. And I was like, oh, did she like come to the show? And she was like, no, she was in it.
You truly care about every single one of us.
You are literally one of the best people I've ever met.
I'm gonna miss not having you around next year, and I wish you luck, whatever happens in the future.
Emmy, you are always so caring, and you always put your best foot forward every single show. You always make me laugh.
I want to give a special shout out to Emmy just for being so sweet, so kind, and the big hugs you would give me after every show and the fun banter behind it.
I feel like you're like the mom of the group.
My surrogate mother.
Emmy, we want to thank you for being the best mom that there could ever be on Biweekly.
Emmy, me and you go way back. We're like this.
We've had this journey along, going through it.
You always are bringing ideas to Biweekly that haven't been done before, and you have really inspired me to do the same.
Thank you for really taking me under your wing and helping me come out of my shell. I honestly can't imagine a Biweekly experience for me that doesn't involve you.
You are truly one of the closest and best friends I have made at college, and I have Biweekly to thank for that.
And just to let you know, even though you're not a blonde anymore, you're always a blonde in our heart.
Faith.
Flaky poo.
Faith, you are just an all-around talented person.
I don't even know like where to begin.
She is absolutely amazing. She
helped me so much become comfortable with writing and acting.
And I want to say it was my first show last semester when you did the segment with Roommate's Diary, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, she's actually really fucking funny.
I remember my first show when you did Biweekly Show. I was literally dying the entire time.
One of the best memories I have of you is filming It's a Wonderful Biweekly over that like 4-day period. That was a really insane script, and you brought my vision to life like no one else could have.
Even though I've only known you for like 2 years now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've known you my whole life.
You were one of the first people to kind of show me what Biweekly was and give me that sense of community that I now have from so many other people.
I've learned so much from you in every single aspect of my life. I've learned how to be a leader, how to be a writer, a director, but most importantly, I have gained such a genuine friend.
Honestly, Faith, if you didn't come to my classes, I honestly don't think I would have joined, and I'm so happy that I did because it's been one of my best decisions so far.
I love spending time with you. I love being with you on the show.
I think you're a natural born leader, and I think you're super driven and hardworking, and you put all the love that you can into Biweekly, and I think that's why it's as good as it is.
I'm so thankful to know you, and I cannot wait to see what you do next.
I'm so glad that we were able to be EPs this year. I've learned so much from you, and I'm gonna miss you a lot.
Kate.
Platey poo, platey pie.
I want to give a special shout out to Kate
for just being so personable and sweet and just a very smiley person.
Kate, you have helped me grow so much as a director, actor, and have been such a great mentor throughout my time at Biweekly.
I know I just met you, but you are such a hard worker and such a natural leader.
You've written some of my favorite Biweekly packages and segments, and I think you've really helped make Biweekly as amazing as it is. Kate, without you, I never would have started the Biweekly Show. So thank you for your persistence in coming in like every single comp class.
And I truly appreciate how much time, effort, and dedication you put into Biweekly and STN in general. You are one of the people that inspired me to become an EP.
And we are so lucky to have someone like you in Biweekly. You are so funny, always committed 100% to everything you do.
Whenever you write something, it's gonna be the funniest thing I've ever seen. Whenever you act in something, it's gonna be the funniest thing I've ever seen. I've already mentioned the Easter egg hunt package, but I simply have to bring it up again because every time I watch the clip of you saying, eat shit, I'm laughing about it now.
Yeah, I really feel like this year I really got to know you more, and I'm so happy about that.
It's been a lot of fun getting to work with you and getting to know you, and I think you're a great leader, and I'm gonna miss you a lot next year. So thank you. You are so talented, and I know you're gonna do amazing things.
Anyone who has the privilege of knowing you knows that you are one of the best people to ever exist.
We love you guys so much and just want to thank you for all the hard work you've put in over the past 2 years as EPs.
And I want to thank you guys for being so welcoming and passing the torch along to me, and I promise I will make you guys proud.
It's gonna be so different without you guys next year.
Yeah, you guys are such good writers and performers, and we'll definitely miss you guys.
The packages were so fun, the segments are so funny. It's such a blast. So, thank you so much.
I'm really gonna miss all you guys, but I know you're gonna do great, amazing, wonderful things. So just thank you for everything.
Thank you, seniors.
I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
And thank you to all the Biweekly seniors for everything that you guys have done.
You have made my experience in Biweekly amazing, and this has been my favorite and best semester at UD so far.
I know y'all do big things, so good luck. And we wish you good luck.
Good luck. Bye.
Bring on the waterworks. All right. Now, to close out the show, the seniors will be singing a little song. Take it away, guys. All right, let me get off the stage.
You almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gotta be another mountain. I've always gotta wanna make it move. Always gotta be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting
Mountain.
Always gonna wanna make it move.
Push it.
Always gonna be an uphill battle.
War.
Sometimes you're gonna have to learn.
Won't win.
Ain't about how fast I get there.
Keep running.
Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Keep on moving, keep climbing, keep the faith, baby. It's all about the climb. Keep the faith, keep your faith. Whoa.
All right. Let me get back up on here. Wow. Good job, everyone. What a great way to end season 41. Now, I am very excited to bring out our new EPs of the show, Allie Brown and Charlie Van Nostrand. Come on out here, guys. Yay! And also, oh, that's so cute.
For you.
Aw.
Where's Allie? Oh, hi.
And also, let's give a big round of applause for our new host, AJ Rubinetti! All right, is everyone being seen? Okay, well, that's all the time we have for you tonight. Closing out for the last time, I'm Lord Cap, and this is the Biweekly Show. Bye!
Action.
Now we have graduation. You need the hand motions. No one's gonna. Hand motions. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go again. Okay, go.
Who the fuck are you?
Silky Susan wears the silkiest shirts. I gotta stop writing stupid lines.
There you go. Sorry. Again. All right, go.
We have an Indian sandwich. I didn't do something you do it. You don't ask my questions. I'm a master of yoga. In all of my passions in life, I'll be not questioning myself, puppet who knows nothing about it. Got it?
The train, though. And action.
You gotta put in the work. Oh my god.